Welcome back in, everybody, to TB Sports 27. I want to thank those of you that were watching along with us as we played Games 4 and Games 3 in the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs with our Detroit Red Wings. Some exciting action, so check that out in the replay. If you guys missed it, you can watch that right after you're done with this stream. But for right now, we got the second Battle of London. We kind of hyped it up in that hockey stream, so if you want to get more in depth, you can check us out over there. But the London Monarchs coming into this one, ranked number 10th in the league, 3-2-1 record, 3-2-1, going up against the very disappointing London Bulldogs. People said they were going to be the team to beat. They're coming in at number 21 at 2-4-1. As we see, we already got more folks joining us than we did for hockey. People are not interested in the hockey stream. That's okay. I'm glad you folks are here. We got Zach Green here. Welcome in, my friend Zach. So it's the second Battle of London. If you guys remember, or if you guys missed it, you guys know you can check it out in the archives, in the playlist. The first Battle of London took place in week 1, and that's how that tie happened. You see that tie right there? You can see the American North standings. The defending champion, Brooklyn beats formerly the Atlantic City Eclipse, sitting there at second place. So the winner of this game is going to get a big boost because this division is still up for grabs for anyone, including the Pittsburgh Sting. They're still in the midst. So Pittsburgh, Brooklyn, and your two London ball clubs, this is a big battle for the North. And as we said, the first game, it ended in a tie, that one tie. So we didn't even get a decisive winner in Game 1 in the Battle of London. So it was an incredible matchup. And if you guys missed it, you can see in the archives. In fact, you can see Norm Van Brocklin's long-standing pro football record. Most passing yards in a single game. That record was broken. It was shattered by one John Elway in that opening contest. So here we go. It is the rematch. As always, follow along with us. TB Sports 27. Is this? I thought the first game we did was in the Monarch Stadium, but I guess not. Follow along with us, TB Sports 27, as always. If you've been following along with us on Twitter at TB Sports 27, you would have known that we were streaming here earlier today because we put the tweet out a long time ago. Paul Bear also joining us. Welcome, Paul. We are also asking on Twitter if you got your ideas for basketball team names. We got NBA 2K Playgrounds. We revealed and released the first 6 team names of our NBA Playground series. What the teams are going to be called, those have been uploaded right now on Twitter. So check those out on Twitter, TB Sports 27 over there. And we always encourage you guys to follow along with us on Patreon, patreon.com/TB Sports 27. Very soon we're going to be uploading our Blitz the League playthrough that we did with the Minnesota Reapers. We got a full season of that coming your way. And that is where we're going to be posting all the stats and the standings because there's not enough characters to post along with it on Twitter, and we don't have enough subscribers to make posts here on YouTube. You know, you see folks that make community posts. You can't do that on YouTube until you have a certain amount of subscribers. So our only option, if you guys want to keep up with all the stats and all the standings of our new NBA 2K Playgrounds series, you're going to have to do that over on Patreon, patreon.com/TB Sports 27. That's where we're going to be uploading the week-by-week stats. So we're still looking for ideas. We're looking for player ideas, and we're looking for team names. You can hit us up on either Patreon or Twitter with those ideas, but Patreons, of course, are going to get the first dibs on those name ideas. You can see the standings in this American North battle, how big this one is. It's looking like I'm going to have to pay again. I kind of hate this kind of stuff, but that's the way video games are these days. So I bought NBA Playgrounds for about $8. It was on sale, cheap deal. To unlock all the basketball players, including just like the basic players, like the regular players, you either have to grind through the game, which I've done a little bit, but you hardly get any like VC, they call it. You hardly get any of that, or you can pay another $10 off the top and unlock everything. That's what you have to do with the WWE game, too, which I did. You have to pay to unlock everything. I did that. Unfortunately, you don't unlock everything, because I couldn't get Batista. I couldn't get JBL. There's certain characters that were locked, even though you paid money, which is kind of ridiculous. But with all that being said, if you want to help out with the cause, you can do that, of course, over at Patreon, patreon.com/TBSports27. Or we have a PayPal link as well. You can check that out if you go to our Twitch channel. You can see the link over there. So here we go. Battle of London Part 2. Goodness me. Emmitt Smith on the handoff. And he got good old beheaded right there by Hardy Nickerson. Oh, my goodness. Shoulder hit right there. Down goes Emmitt. Let's see it one more time. My goodness. So as always, we encourage you. I want to tell you to check out that first game. It was in week 1, London Bulldogs, London Monarchs. It went to a tie. But it wasn't a terrible game. If you guys know the famous tie game, Michael Irvin oh my God, Emmitt Smith. No, he did not catch it. People call it the greatest tie game in the history of football between Michael Vick's Atlanta Falcons and the Pittsburgh Steelers. It kind of reminded me of that a little bit, to be quite honest with you guys. So it was a very exciting game for what would end up being a tie game. So 3rd and 12 already for the London Bulldogs. Peyton Manning, and he's going to complete that one to Alshon Jeffrey. So it looked like a very slow start for the homebound Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs starting to feel the heat. The pressure coming in. People said this was the most stacked offense in the league. You see their record. They're down in the 20s. It's not good. There's Bob Baumhauer. Great restaurant we often talk about. They have one in Montgomery. I don't know where there's other Baumhauers, but...
Down. 50 plants. Right there. 56. Here we go.
Play fake. Manning just has to get rid of it. And Roddy White, oh my God, Roddy White was open and he turned back. And it fell incomplete. Forget about that. Gonna look at your London Monarch defense. They've been the class of this London team. And they've kind of been feeling the disrespect a little bit. We've mentioned that. Everyone talking about the Bulldogs. Supposed to be this big bad team. Well, they haven't shown it yet. So another 3rd down here for Peyton Manning and the Bulldogs. Manning fires it in there to Alshon Jeffrey, and that's going to be good for a 1st down. So on a couple of 3rd and longs, Peyton Manning and company have been on the money. They're going to go empty set here on this possession. Completes it to Newsom. And we kind of broke our own rule. We normally do one early game, one afternoon game, but we decided to do 2 early games because we wanted to do the Battle of London Part 2. And we wanted to see what would happen when number 1 took on number 31. You can check that out in the archives right now. The Chicago Wolverines and the North Florida Cheetahs. Well, Hickerson, who had that big hit earlier in the game, maybe his shoulder's feeling it because he's going to go down hurt. And the Bulldogs, they're within the goal here. 1st and goal at the 9. Emmitt Smith finally had a big run a few moments ago. Von Miller and company stopping that one. It's a shoulder tear. So Ray Nitschke's going to come in, which isn't bad. I mean, you got to have a backup come in. Why not have Nitschke come in? Big bad Ray Nitschke. But you got to imagine that shoulder tackle that he made on Emmitt Smith. Did that tear his shoulder? That was a pretty brutal tackle, and it may have done more damage to himself than it did to Emmitt Smith. Peyton Manning, and I could not even see that defender, Simeon Rice, getting the sack because if you rewind it back, that blocking thing that says hit triangle to do this covered up my screen, and I couldn't see that there was a defender right there. So 3rd and goal, but Manning's gotten a couple of these 3rd and goals. Or 3rd downs, not 3rd and goals. He's had a couple of these 3rd downs. Let's see what happens here with an empty set. And Manning, was trying to go for Alshon Jeffrey for the 3rd time. And that time it was defended and fell incomplete. So lightning could not strike thrice for the London Bulldogs. But they're going to go ahead and settle for a field goal here. And it looks to be right on the money, and it is good. Justin Tucker's kick is good. And the Bulldogs on the board first, opening drive. In the Battle of London here. They settle for 3. Both London squads, Pittsburgh and Brooklyn, all in the same American North Conference here. And for the first time, John Elway to take onto the field here. We finally gave him a head. There he is. Does that look like Elway? I don't know. 15 touchdowns, 8 picks on the year. Elway, he's got some championships to his name. He's got some championship losses to his name. Famously, the loser of 3 Super Bowls previous to this, and then he took the Oklahoma City Bandits to Revolution Bowl 4. He got a loss there as well. We'll see what happens this season.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Your London Monarch offense.
Ready. 60 yards. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
Elway calling some shots. Guys in motion here. And it's going to be a drop back, and Elway delivers and complete. Travis Kelce for the first down.
Come on now, let's go.
17 yards on that one for Kelce.
Here we go. 18 Gator. You must be dreaming. Be grip.
Back to the bus. The bus to the outside. And they'll be lucky to give him 3. They are going to give him 3. Pretty stacked defense as well for this London Bulldogs squad. Howie Long, Nick Buonacante, Derek Brooks. The great Derek Brooks. How about Landon Collins, Dexter Jackson, and Jim David? It's a wonder why their record is what it is right now.
Go. 70 Indy. Get.
Back to the bus. And he could not get out of his lane. Speaking of Derek Brooks, a couple of Super Bowl champions right there. Brooks and Bettis.
Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh. 55. It's our field.
Elway, first down. Little Denver Broncos reunion right there. Ed McCaffrey, easy Ed. And so far, both of these teams have no problems with their third down conversions. Elway gets it in there to Barber. And that's going to be another first down. Tiki Barber. The old Tom Coughlin coached Tiki Barber here. Blitz coming. Elway reads it all the way. Touchdown, Monarchs.
Touchdown.
Tim Brown. Speaking of Super Bowl runners-up, the great Tim Brown. Great career. I think he's very underrated. Bit of a Super Bowl rematch here between Tim Brown and Derek Brooks. That famous Buccaneer Raiders Super Bowl. So the Monarchs get the score. Here comes your extra point, and it is booted through by Adam Vinatieri. I mean, the amount of Super Bowl talent that's on this field right now is absolutely incredible. But it's going to be Monarchs 7, Bulldogs 3 here in quarter number 1. How you guys doing in the chat? Paul, Zach, KJ's here. Welcome, KJ. Glad to have you aboard, my friend. KJ jumping into the chat here for some RXFL action. Battle of London here in week number 8. Manning, that one tossed into all kinds of traffic, but still gets into the hands of Newsome. Able to get 4 on that play.
60 outlaw. Get ready.
7-3 Monarchs with the lead. They go outside to Emmitt Smith. Smith tried to hit the juke. He got brought down by Dave Elmendorf. Bulldogs on the move once again. Play action, and Manning could not get away from it. They brought a corner blitz, and Donnie Abraham got the sack. And Wesley is here too. Wesley Schwartz, everyone piling in. You guys missed the hockey stream earlier, but that's okay. It'll be in the archives. No hockey for you guys, but plenty of football. Glad to have you here. Second down and 20 for the Bulldogs. Tie game the first time these two met. And that one's going to be incomplete. So he's trying to get that one into Roberts. And Ray Nishke, who's in as backup, as we said, coming in. Well, he's doing his job there, getting his hands on it, causing the incompletion. So third down and 20 here for Peyton Manning and the Bulldogs. And Manning, well, he can't get rid of it, even though I felt like we did. You know what my complaint is about Madden. It's stuck to do an animation. But Ray Nitschke comes in and gets the sack. There's no way that's a sack. I say it every time. Look at this. Look at this. How is this a sack? Peyton Manning just palms that ball as he takes a hit. Get out of here with your garbage gameplay. All right, Ray Guy to punt this one away. Yeah, Drew McIntyre, Madcap Moss. They're talking about that in the chat right now. That was big business stuff on SmackDown.
Come on, set. AT Gator. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Quick pass by Elway. Swatted away by Derek Brooks. Of course, I did see SmackDown. We talked about it a little bit on what stream was it? We talked about a little bit about it on our basketball stream. So if you want to hear more of our thoughts on that, you can check that out in the archives, Wesley. But we kind of mentioned some of our thoughts about SmackDown on that stream. I don't know. It might be overdue, you know? It might be overdue for the Usos. They've held on to it for a while, but how long can you keep the titles, you know?
15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie.
Because eventually someone's going to get you. 3rd and 10 for the Monarchs. Wide open is Tim Brown. Tim Brown broke away from Marcus Peters there. And that was a big business throw. Yeah, Roman's time could be coming as well. Absolutely. A lot of these guys. It's like, how long can they keep holding on to it? Tim Brown keep holding on to his title. But yeah, you know, it's only a matter of time. You have to imagine. But it's still something that can never be taken away from those guys. That historic run for all three. 1st and 10, the give to the Bus. And that should have been a tackle for a loss of yards. Bus got something out of it. They're locked into both of these running games. Bettis and Smith. Elway, quick strike. Travis Kelce stole that one. That pass not intended for Travis Kelce. But he leaps up and makes the grab. So 3rd down and 4 And it's going to be screen pass time. Out to Tiki Barber, and Tiki's going to get the first down. Beautiful play call right now on Elway. I don't know if he's going to break his own record. He's only got 100 yards. He's got to get about 500 more if he wants to get there. But he's passing quite well right now against his rivals across the pond here. Elway gets another one. That's in there to Brent Jones. Yes, Roman did beat Drew before. Roman's beat a lot of people before. I mean, it's gonna take a superhuman effort if somebody wants to defeat Roman Reigns. That is without a doubt. And it seems fitting that we're having this discussion right now. Clash at the Castle during the Battle of London, right? I mean, come on. Still no passing, rushing game of which to speak of for the Monarchs. Maybe they should go with Tiki Barber. And Ed McCaffrey took that one. I'm not sure if that pass was intended for McCaffrey either, but they're taking it. 3rd and 6 for the Monarchs. They're going to go with the screen. Oh, they get the block. Tiki's going to get the first down. How about that block? Unbelievable. The screen pass working out quite well right now for the Monarchs. They got the block. And they're going to get the block again. The bus will take it in. Touchdown, Monarchs. Running away with this thing, folks. I used to collect WWE action figures. Wesley asked me if I collect action figures. In my younger days, my middle school, my elementary middle school days, I had a bunch of WWE action figures. I still have them, most of them, but not anymore. They've gotten so very expensive. Back in my day, it was like $6-7, if that, to buy one. Now you go to the store and it's like $20. And I don't think the Mattel ones are good at all. I think the Mattel figures are pretty terrible. I'm a Jack Specific guy all the way. I don't even know if they're around anymore. Is Jack Specific even still around? But those were the ones. I don't know if it's just because of my childhood, but I think the Mattel figures don't look very good at all. But I still have a lot of my old figures. I've sold pretty much all my old rings. I had all the rings. I had the Barricade. I had the Raw and SmackDown set. I had like all the old WCW rings. I've sold all that stuff just for the sake of space. But I still have a lot of my old figures. I do still have some of those that I had been looking to sell, but they're so beat up that I don't know. Actually, a lot of my LJNs, I finally got rid of those. I had the old LJNs. I don't know, not LJNs, but the ones that had like the, look at that by Alshon Jeffrey. The ones that had the, I don't even know what to call them. You know, the ones that came, the mini ones in the package from the early 90s, the Hogan and Beefcake and the Rockers and Tatanka and Texas Tornadoes. You know, those ones that would have, Ric Flair had the one where it would do a headlock and you flipped his arm and it punched the guy in the head. I finally got rid of those because I had those for a while, and just for the sake of history, I was going to hang on to them, but they are so beat up. Like, those toys were well played, they were well loved, and they're just so beat up that they were, like, getting to be not good condition, so I finally sent those away. But I still have most of my other figures, my bigger ones, but not the rings. Like I said, I got rid of the rings and most of the stages and all that kind of stuff, but still have many of my figures. So, man, talking about the childhood toys. Emmitt Smith, there we go. There's a big run for Emmitt Smith. I started to sell a lot of my older stuff too, and then I kind of stopped because then I realized, like, oh, I still kind of like fooling around with this stuff. So I kind of have some regrets. Like,
60 outlaw.
A lot of my old Power Ranger Zords, I sold a lot of those, and I kind of wish I hadn't. Because now I've kind of, as I've gotten more into Japanese animation and stuff like that. Touchdown! There you go for the Bulldogs. Walking right in is Ozzie Newsome. I've gotten more into like Super Sentai and stuff. So now I kind of wish I hadn't have sold a lot of those old Megazords. So with that being said, if any of you guys want to donate, I'm just messing around. But a lot of like the original Megazords I got rid of that I wish I hadn't. And then some of my old like Pokemon cards I got rid of. A lot of the hollow ones from my set, and now I've kind of gotten back into collecting them a little bit. And even though the newer cards are so like overpowered than the older cards, I still kind of wish I hadn't sold a lot of the older ones. Because I was like, because I didn't even get that much for them. It was back when I was in college, and I was so focused on my next career of what I was going to get into and doing my sports commentary work and all that kind of stuff. Look at this big return. That I was like, oh, I'm never going to fool with this stuff again. I started to sell it, and then as I got done with college and got into the working world and realized part of it too, like, man, college, I guess it's good if that's the kind of thing you're into, but man, it really sucks up a lot of your time. So that was part of it. Like, I was so focused between classes and schoolwork and getting your career started and all that. You look at all your old stuff and you're like, man, I'm never going to have time. I don't play with this stuff anymore. So then I start getting rid of it. Then you graduate college and you go into the working world. And then it's like, boy, you have so much time on your hands. Now it's like, okay, you work 8 hours a day, but then it's like no homework, no this, no that. And it's like, okay, well, shoot, now I actually have time again to fool around with my Pokemon cards, or I have time to fool around with this stuff. I wish I hadn't sold that stuff. So a lot of the selling of stuff I did is when I was in college. Wait, Elway had all day, and he's going to heave it up, and it is caught by Kelsey. Unbelievable. What a grab. Nice. KJ, are you going to WrestleMania? Are you traveling there, or are you actually from the area? I went to WrestleMania in Tampa. Well, I actually had tickets to the original WrestleMania in Tampa, and of course, as you guys know, it was canceled. But then they brought it back to Tampa, and we went to both nights. A very rainy, a very wet WrestleMania, but we made it. We made it to Mania, folks. Dumps it off to Ed McCaffrey. This is living up to the hype so far. A lot of offense. No punts yet in this game on either side. Elway gets rid of it. Incomplete. Looking for McCaffrey. And that one got swatted away by Dexter Jackson. Speaking of Buccaneer Super Bowl players. Second down and 10 for the Monarchs. That one into Ed McCaffrey. Is that going to be the first down? They are going to give it to him. How about it? And that is going to be the 2-minute warning. It's been a hotly contested first half here. KJ is traveling. Nice. Okay, very good, my friend. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. It is an amazing experience, I can tell you that.
Here we go.
It'll probably be even more so with restrictions being a lot less than what they were when I went. And Elway's going to eat that sack right there. Richard Dent. I'm still the thing that I'm most upset about, I've mentioned it before on past streams, but the TNA one night only. Oh, intercepted. What an interception by Howie Long. He's got an opening. I don't know if he's got the speed. Howie Long's going to need an oxygen tank after this. Unbelievable. A huge interception by Howie Long, and Bulldog fans on their feet on that one. The Monarchs were rolling. And Howie Long, neck roll himself with the interception. But as I was saying, the thing I was most upset about, I'm still upset about to this day. Roddy White with the catch down to the 1-yard line. What a game. This rivalry, the Battle of London. I was most upset about the TNA One Night Only show that was canceled, because I was supposed to see Ultimate X. I was supposed to see Full Metal Mayhem. I was supposed to see Clockwork Orange House of Fun. I was supposed to see all those things in one night. And I think I was most disappointed that that show got canceled more than any other show. I still think about that show. It's like, man, like, I hate that that show got canceled. Go, if you can find the card. It was just like all the awesome TNA gimmick matches. And they got canceled, never to come back. Goodness me. KJ wants Ronda. Yes, sir. And there's Elway kind of getting a once-over from Coach, being like, okay, hey, they still got a minute. They can get a field goal on the board. But for the first time in this one, well, I take that back. It'll be the second time. The London Bulldogs are going to take the lead here. 17-14 in what's been an incredible ball game. It's tightly contested. Could we be getting a second tie? Is anyone ever going to win the Battle of London? All right, Elway's going to try to make up. Ford here's got a minute, all 3 timeouts. The London Monarchs. Completes that one to Ed McCaffrey. Monarchs take timeout number 1. Incomplete. Second down and 10. Quick pass by Elway. He gets it to Dante Lavelli, who spent multiple years as catching passes from Tim Tebow, part of the Gainesville Clash. Monarchs getting closer to field goal range. Still got 2 timeouts here. Quick one by Elway. Wide open is McCaffrey, but McCaffrey gets drilled by Dexter Jackson. That falls incomplete.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw.
Second and 10. Still lining up in the gun here. Ed McCaffrey on that grab. And London takes, the London Monarchs, I should say, takes their next timeout. Third and 2. I would have to imagine they're in field goal range here for Vinatieri. Pressure coming. Elway gets rid of it, and he completes it to McCaffrey. What a drive. This is a, I mean, Elway's known for his drives. Look at the numbers. He might be able to break his own record. What do you guys think? He's getting close to 300 here. John Elway, the master of the drive. He's leading another one right here. Wide open, Tim Brown, and he steps out of bounds to stop the clock. So still 1 timeout left. And the London Monarchs are in a strong business right now.
15 line.
Elway's going to dump it off to Kelsey, and Kelsey will get out of bounds. So it's 3rd and 1. Still trying to hang on to that final timeout. Just gets rid of it. Touchdown! Monarchs, are you kidding me? What a drive from John Elway. I know you have all heard that one before. That's not the first time you've heard it. What a drive from Elway. That was unbelievable. How about that, KJ? I bet the Bulldogs can't believe what they just saw. John Elway. He was not in the Revolution League. He joined in Season 4. He joined in Season 3, actually. He was a member of the Rhinos, the St. Louis Rhinos. Got traded. No, I take that back. I'm going to take it back again. He did come in Season 4. He was a member of the Bandits. Then he went to the Rhinos. Now he's here with the London Monarchs. And we'll see how they play at the Bulldogs. Obviously not a lot of time. You got Peyton Manning, though. Do you try to heave one down the field and get into field goal range? Madden says don't do it. But you know what? We're not, man. We're going to try it here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying here? So we're going to try it.
Break. 40. Check mark 40. Watch the out. Watch the out. Get it.
It is going to be... I don't know what happened there. That was ridiculous. Well, there's 2 seconds left. Now there's even less of a danger just to go for it. Do they not have an empty set package in here? There we go. Well, it's going to be a final Hail Mary here for the Bulldogs. Incomplete. Roddy White in a battle down the field with Roger Worley. All right, folks, we go into the half. What a first half that was. London Monarchs, London Bulldogs. Battle of London Part 2. It has been a show, that is for sure. And the Monarchs get the ball here. Another drive. This could be a lot worse, the score, if Elway wouldn't have thrown that interception earlier in the game. So it has definitely been all Monarchs so far in this one.
That's it, baby. We're going to work. Let's go.
There's a great John Elway.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
The Bus is only going to get a handful of yards there. 13 yards so far for Jerome Bettis. They haven't had much in this one.
18 Gator.
Coming up on the end of week number 8, and Lavelli got sandwiched there by Dexter Jackson and company. Still hung on to it.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
No answers right now. Howie Long had the one interception, but besides that, no answers right now for the London Monarchs. Into heavy traffic, and that one falls incomplete. They were looking for Lavelli on that one, and Nick Bonacante came in and knocked that one loose.
Down. 70. Indy. 55.
Well, are they doing promos? Is that an official announcement? I'll say this, though. I'm not planning, as of right now, unless something changes where we get like a crazy amount of patrons or something like that, I'm not planning on picking up 2K23, considering the fact that I just bought 2K22. As you guys know, longtime followers here, I am not a yearly release purchaser. I buy a game once every 3, 4, 5 years, if that. You know, it's even longer for Madden. The last Madden that I owned before this one was Madden 12, and this is Madden 20, so that's 8 years. So I'm not planning, as of right now, on purchasing WWE 2K23. It's just a heads up on that. But if promos are coming back, I know a lot of people are asking for that.
Come on now. Let's go.
I haven't seen any of this 2K23 news, so KJ dropping some facts that I haven't seen yet.
Set. 10 Lobo.
Monarchs are just having no problem walking down the field on the Bulldogs. Best run of the game for the Bus and the London Monarchs. are going to increase the lead.
Good job.
27 points on the board for the Monarchs right now. I think the prognosticators, they had it wrong. The team of London might be the Monarchs. Bulldogs once again trying to figure out what's happening. How the team that was supposed to win it all with no problem is struggling once again. With all the talent. I mean, you can't look at this roster and say this team just doesn't have stacked talent.
Ready, break. 40's mine. 40's a mine. 40's a mine. Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Draw play to Emmett's. Oh, I hit the. Oh my God, I hit the PlayStation button in the middle there.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
All right, we're back.
Ready? Mike. Hey, no. Let's switch the mic right here. We'll go Mike 40. Mike 40. X3. 218.
Peyton Manning changing things up as he tends to do at the line. And Alshon Jeffrey, a couple of nice passes that he's got. He's got another one here.
Set, ready? 10-2 stop.
Double title entrance. Yeah, we'll see. I was surprised when those weren't in the game. I was like, what the heck? When I was trying to edit my edge. I was like, okay.
Yeah, come on, set. 50, plant. Here we go. Hit it.
Manning sack. Did not see that one.
Sack. Got him. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Kevin Byard with the QB sack. And Byard came from the back. So that one was not picked up by Manning. Oh, yeah. Hit him right from the back. So it's 3rd and 19.
60 outlaw. 51. Let him know. Let him know. Let him know that.
Bulldogs are about to be in trouble again. Pressure coming, and Manning could not get rid of it.
We call that
Elmendorf. And the Bulldogs cannot figure things out. They're going to have to punt it away, and that's going to be a bad proposition right now going back to John Elway and company.
Come on, fellas.
Look at the numbers for John Elway in this one. He's got to get another 300 to break his record. He's gonna have like over 1,000 yards passing just over the London Bulldogs alone. It's incredible. Elway again. Travis Kelce. Maybe we underestimated this Bulldogs secondary, but they've continued to struggle against John Elway. Pressure coming Elway. It's intercepted. Sensed the pressure, tried to get rid of it, and it was picked off by Raymond Claiborne. So that's the second interception of the game. That's been the only negative against John Elway so far is these turnovers. It was single coverage, and he had confidence in Ed McCaffrey. In fact, it wasn't a bad throw. Yeah, McCaffrey's just slow to get his arms up there. So there you have it.
15 line.
Nice. Well, tell your friends to join us, KJ. Tell your friends we got about, what, like 20 minutes left here? So before they start streaming, tell them to join along with us. Manning on the run. And what a grab by Alshon Jeffrey. Boy, the numbers for Peyton Manning quite different than what it is right now for
Here we go.
John Elway. The famous call. The Baltimore Colts select quarterback John Elway. You know what I'm talking about. Emmitt Smith, not the dominant form he's been the last couple of years with the Oklahoma City Bandits. Roddy White tripped up, touchdown, saving tackle right there by Kevin Byard. But the Bulldogs are 1 yard away. Not going to happen there. Emmitt Smith ripped down in the backfield. Michael McCray. Second and goal for the Bulldogs. Touchdown, Bulldogs. It's staying competitive, folks. The Battle of London. Take two, the rematch. It has lived up to all the hype. They're saying go for two. Coach wants to go for two, make it a 3-point game here. And they get it. Not a problem for Michael Irvin. Oh, are you kidding me? Are we? Oh, did Irvin just throw a punch? That is the Battle of London. Three-point game. Monarchs clinging on to a 28-25 lead here in Bulldog Stadium. This has been the rivalry of this new league so far. Monarchs and Bulldogs.
18 Gator. Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Big opening for Jerome Bettis. The bus rumbling down.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Set up. 70. Indy. Right here. Double tight. Hey. Hit it.
Bettis. Oh, he could not escape Howie Long. Howie Long's had a couple of nice moments in this one.
On the double. 58 for Mike. Hey, here we go. Snap.
Elway firing that one in there to Travis Kelce. And it's going to bring up third down. This is a big opportunity right now for the Bulldogs to stop the hurt.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh. Watch a slant. Ready?
Incomplete. It's intercepted. It was deflected. Picked off by Buonacante. And the London Bulldogs have come up with a monster stop. 3 interceptions by Elway in this one. And McCaffrey, it got popped out. Buonacante put his helmet on it, it looked like. And then he was able to get the interception himself. Holy smokes, Nick Buonacante. And the Bulldogs are back in business. God, trying to get this piece of cat hair. Pressure coming. Manning gets rid of it. And Alshon Jeffrey can't hang on. He drops the ball. They don't want to let this opportunity go to waste. What an incredible battle. The Battle of London. Completed to Michael Irvin. Peyton Manning just dropped that one in there. Fantastic.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They're saying to watch the screen. You're hearing them call it. Manning to Newsome. And that's the end of the third quarter. We got an injury on the field. Who is that? That's going to be Jackson. Tom Jackson. He's coming up hurt. Thank you so much, KJ, saying he binge-watched all of our recent videos. Thank you so much, KJ. KJ quickly become one of our top fans here. KJ's the man. All right, fourth quarter here. Michael Irvin, touchdown Bulldogs. Back and forth, the Battle of London. Extra point is good. We'll keep him in the game. That wasn't a bad injury. Oh, that was the official fourth quarter now. I thought we had already gone to the fourth quarter. I guess not. 32-28 in what's been an absolutely incredible ball game. And we'll see how the Monarchs respond here.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
John Elway, 3 interceptions, the last one on that deflection.
Ready. 30 base. I don't think you got it, sir.
Almost an identical play. That time going back. Or no, that was Kelsey that time. I thought he was going for McCaffrey again.
Ready up.
Travis Kelsey, 118. Again, that one was nearly popped up and intercepted. See, they rank pretty low. Do the Bulldogs on takeaways.
Here we go. 18 Gator. Give these traps. Let's go. Deep rip.
Ed McCaffrey breaking loose. 373. I think, yeah, if Elway gets to 400, he's going to have 1,000 yards passing just against the London Bulldogs alone. It's incredible.
Here we go. 15.
Absolutely incredible. Oh, that one nearly picked off by Dexter Jackson. That was a close one.
Let's go now. 8 read. Watch the run.
Elway going to go underneath to Tim Brown.
Here comes the ball.
So third down and 4 for the Monarchs. And this is one I feel like they got to have. We're starting to run low on time here.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Elway finding Tim Brown. Another fantastic drive by Elway. Back and forth. The Battle of London is going right now. This is living up to all the hype And if you want to see more of the Battle of London, again, we encourage you, check out Game 1. It ended in a tie, but it was just as incredible as this game is right now. It was just as thrilling. And we're seeing it taken back here second time. Incredible. Twice they try to get Jerome Bettis. They're trying to get him his third rushing touchdown of the game. Derek Brooks coming in on the stop. So it's going to be 3rd and goal here for the Monarchs. Elway's going to go in the gun. Knocked away. Derek Brooks, a monster on this drive. And unbelievably, well, they're going to have to go for it. No, I did the math wrong in my head. I said maybe we can go for another tie. They've got to go for it right now. I mean, a field goal is not going to do them any good. Oh, my God. Wide open. They brought the blitz. Touchdown, Monarchs. Ed McCaffrey. They brought the blitz, and Elway, they sold out. Brooks got there. Derek Brooks. But Elway gets it away to McCaffrey. What a game this has been on both sides. A monstrous performance for both teams. It's 35-32 Monarchs. Could we be in store for another overtime? This drive will determine. My goodness. Is that the Boise State running back? I don't know. Here comes Peyton Manning. We're getting some highlights here. Woo! I catch my breath after this one. What a game this has been. What a game. Draw play to Emmitt Smith.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. 40.
Intercepted. Ray Nitschke, who came in as a backup, has had some big plays, and he picks off Peyton Manning. And the fans here are not happy. Looking for Newsome, and it was all Nitschke.
Come on, set. 10 Lobo.
Give to the bus. They can really extend the lead right now.
Let's go. 10 Tucson.
That one was incomplete. Trying to get into the hands of Kelsey, so here we go, 3rd and 4. Look at the total, look at the yards difference between the Monarchs and the Bulldogs. Unbelievable. And Elway, is that going to be enough for the first down? To Dante Lavelli, and yes, it is. Just got ahead of the sticks. A game for the ages right now in the RXFL. Our guy KJ is getting into it. Derek Brooks into the backfield. Or no, that is not Derek Brooks that time. That is big number 99, who I don't have on my roster sheet, so I have no idea who that is, but he's got a neck roll and he got the tackle. That's all that matters. I think that said Brown.
Base.
Intercepted. It was underthrown. The 4th interception of the game. Jim David. So as fantastic as Elway has been, he's had a couple of those moments right now. That was just an underthrow. He had a wide open man. He underthrew him. And we go back to Peyton Manning right now. Whew. This is just like what the first Battle of London was like. Incomplete, looking for Jeffrey.
Let's go now. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
What a throw. Oh my God, and it was dropped by Newsome. Are you kidding me? Manning put that right on the money. A perfect throw for Peyton Manning, and it was dropped. There we go. First down. Alshon Jeffrey. 300 yards passing for Manning. Elway's up almost over at 400. We still have 4 minutes left. Oh my God, what a game. There's the give to Emmett Smith, Simeon Rice. Dropped Smith for a loss of yards. 2nd and 14 for the Bulldogs. They just need a field goal. And we might get another overtime between these teams. Manning going for it all. Intercepted, looking for Roddy White. Boy, we've had a turnover parade here. Roger Worley with the pick. Interception after interception, back and forth, back and forth. Again, Manning one-on-one coverage for Roddy White, and Roddy White just didn't go up for it. Look at this. Roddy White got beat by Roger Worley, so the interceptions continue on both sides of the ball. 6 interceptions total tossed in this game between the two, and we turned the interceptions down to like 10 in this game. We're still getting a bunch of them, but what can you do? I mean, I'm throwing into single coverage. What the heck?
Set 18 Gator.
Elway is going to drop back, and he gets it in there to Bullard. I think that might be Bullard's first catch of the game. Look at the numbers. 411 yards passing for Elway. Just continues to rock and roll right now.
Break 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
In your face.
Defense.
Knocked away. That one was Howie Long that almost took another interception. That would have been Elway's 5th. And the Monarchs, one more time, are going to give it back to the Bulldogs. This last couple of possessions, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and it's like, who's going to take it? So 2 minutes, 13 seconds to go. Bulldogs need a field goal to prolong this game. It's been an incredible game so far. The Battle of London, Game 1 and Game 2 have been classic. Send them off to ESPN Classic right now. Wide open is Roddy White. That time he gets away from his man, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. We're going to have close to 800 passing yards between the two. Yes, KJ. Back and forth, back and forth. 2-minute warning here. Bulldogs, Monarchs.
Check my 40. I'm trying to collect.
Roddy White again. And the Bulldogs are in field goal range now, so they just got to stay careful with the ball. They can, of course, still go for the win with the touchdown, but they don't have to force it. Oh, it's intercepted. Are you kidding me? Another interception. Ray Nitschke comes in, knocks the ball down. And before it hits the turf, it is intercepted by Kevin Byard. This is insane. The number of INTs both teams are throwing. Should I show you? I've got the interceptions set to like 10 to try to prevent this from happening. It's still happening. And I feel like, I don't know, is that a pretty safe throw? There's been a lot of fluky interceptions in this game too. That's for sure. But look at this throw. Again, I think it was just an underthrow. I think if Manning gets some more oomph under that, he gets that one pass. You see where he throws the ball. He's thinking that's going to go above Nitschke's head. But it's an underthrow by Manning, and Nitschke is able to hit it away. If he gets that up and he puts air under that one, that could be a touchdown. Holy smokes right now in this game. Now London's got to burn all their timeouts, so it ain't over yet. Depends on how conservative the Monarchs want to be. I think if you're the Monarchs, you just run it 3 times and give it back. Bulldogs taking another timeout. Oh, looks like now they're going to throw it at least one time here. If they get a first down, this one's over. Elway is going to go down the field. It's double coverage. It's incomplete. 48 pass attempts for John Elway in this one. I guess the more you throw it, the more you're susceptible to interceptions. And the London Bulldogs are going to have one last shot at this thing. That's right, interceptor, back and forth, the amount of interceptions has been insane. Manning versus Elway, 2 Denver Bronco legendary quarterbacks going at it in the Battle of London. Elway was responsible for Manning coming to Denver. Now they're going at it on the field right now. It's good to Alshon Jeffrey. Again, they just need to get into field goal range. Clock will tick. They got to go ahead and hurry up and call another play. Time is winding down here. And Manning's, they're going to have to take a last timeout. That was a disaster right there, and it's starting to run out of time for the London Bulldogs. Which for them and their fan base will be another disappointing loss. Take a look at it. Oh, you can't let that happen. Look at that, the poor blocking. And Manning tried to get rid of it. So now they were forced to burn their timeout because of that sack. And now it's, it's pretty much get out of bounds or you lose this game. Well, that could be a good start. Oh, could not get the feet down. Michael Irvin goes out of bounds. There you see Justin Tucker warming up. But it's starting to get pretty bleak when you're out of timeouts.
Here we go. 30 base.
Well, and it's going to be intercepted. There you go. There's your ball game. How about 8 total interceptions in this game? With no timeouts left, the London Monarchs are going to take the Battle of London for the first time. It took 2 games to get it done. And I think that was the second time Roddy White just kind of hot-dogged it there. Didn't even go for it. Look at this. Roddy White, he's so delayed in going for this.
Luna, 18 Gator.
Boy, that was an incredible game. KJ was here every step of the way. Another loss for the London Bulldogs. They're going to drop even further down the rankings.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Get it.
And the Monarchs are going to take it. Both quarterbacks threw a boatload of interceptions in this one. And for the Bulldog faithful, the hopes of going to the postseason continue to dramatically drift and drift and drift away. You might have to wait for next season to see these two clash again. An incredible series of battles between these two teams. We're going to see the numbers right there across your screen. Monarchs, 402 through the air. 35-32, 8 interceptions combined. Peyton Manning, Howie Long. Most of those interceptions came in the second half as Manning takes one look back. Manning goes for 352, Elway 411. So John Elway throwing for over 1,000 yards against the London Bulldogs. Incredible. Emmitt Smith just 40 yards on the ground. Michael Irvin 42 yards. Roddy White. Let's take a look at more in-depth stats here. It was pretty wild here. Both the Bus and Emmitt Smith finished around 40 yards on the ground. McCaffrey 117, 10 catches for him. Kelsey 118, Jeffrey 139, Tim Brown 72, Ozzie Newsome 72, Roddy White 92. What a battle. And then defensively, of course, the story was the interceptions. Look at them all. David got one, Long got one, Elmendorf got one, Bonacante got one, Claiborne, Byard, Worley, Nishke. I mean, everyone took an interception on defense. I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to show you the fact. Yeah, KJ said, oh my God. That's what I'm saying, KJ. We'll take a look at it right here. Because we'll have one final game of Week 8 in the RXFL. As we'll take a brief look at the standings, and you can see the Monarchs now sit up top 4-2-1, while the London Bulldogs 5-2-1, and starting to fade away from playoff hope. So we're going to take a look at the sliders real quick, just so I can show you. And I don't know, maybe it's me throwing the bad plays. I feel like most of my throws, there were some fluky interceptions, but look at this. Interceptions are set to 15. 15. I could drop it down. I could put it at 10 if you want. But I have them set to 15, and we still had 8 interceptions in the game. All right, that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much. We had a double-header stream for you guys. We did a double dose, a double-header. We played hockey. We played football. So next time we stream RXFL action, it's going to be the final game of week number 8 because we've already done 3 of them. It's going to be Monday Night Football. And you guys are going to see for the very first time the Las Vegas Firebirds, the former Omaha Firebirds, as they play host to the New York Shamrocks. So the New York Shamrocks, which I've contemplated. I'll let you guys throw out your ideas too. Here on YouTube, on Patreon, on Twitter. I'm not sure if I'm in love with the New York Shamrocks name. Maybe they want to go through a little name change next season. Hit me up with your ideas for the New York team. But it's going to be the New York Shamrocks, and for the first time, Week 8, you're going to see them for the first time, the Las Vegas Firebirds. They wear the all-black and red alternates, the Color Rush unis. We won't have the black helmets in this game. That would be cool. Maybe we'll get that in future Maddens. So Firebirds, Shamrocks, New York, Las Vegas. Firebirds, Shamrocks. Next stream. Thank you guys for being here with us. KJ, you're the best. And we'll see you guys next time.